Did you know that cedarwood oil combined with other natural oils has actually improved hair growth in 44% of participants? Now in this video we're going to be sharing you that exact study, in addition to finding out how effective cedarwood oil is, where you can buy it, how you can use it, and yeah, let's get into the video. Guys, if you are worried about your own hair loss, you can click the link in the description, upload a quick hair selfie, answer a few short questions, and you'll get your free hair loss analysis. So today, what you're going to learn about in this video is we're going to be looking about what cedarwood oil is, we're going to be looking at the effectiveness of cedarwood oil, we're going to be looking at its safety, we're going to be seeing how good it is for hair, we're going to talk about how you can use it, where you can buy it, some precautions that we think you should take before a brief conclusion. So first, let's take a look at what cedarwood oil is. Cedarwood oil, or just simply cedar oil, is what is known as an essential oil. This means it is hydrophobic and it does not mix with water, an oil made up from volatile compounds from plants. Essential oils are also known as volatile oils, ethereal oils, or just simply plant oils. Cedarwood oil is the oil derived from various coniferous trees. Most of these oils come from the trees in the pine family or cypress family. The needles and other foliage tend to be what is used for extracting this oil. It is also common to use leftover tree pieces such as the bark, roots and stumps that were not taken during a time of timbering to get cedarwood oil. Even though it is called cedar, some of the most important nutrients actually come from the cypress and juniper trees rather than the name would suggest. It has been around for literally thousands of years. Ancient civilizations, dating all the way back to the Egyptians and Sumerians, have recorded showing the use of cedarwood oil. These people actually got their oil from what are called the cedars of Lebanon, or Cedrus Labini. Now, almost entirely destroyed now, these trees were the complete and total source of cedar oil for ancient people, but they are no longer used at all. This is where the name for the oil came from. Cedar oil has many helpful benefits, but possibly the greatest comes in the form of cedarol. A cedar oil with a high amount of cedarol present will in turn have a higher pesticide effect on insects. This is exactly why the ancient people primarily used this oil during the embalming process to keep bugs away from their bodies. However, we now have an understanding of far more uses for the cedarwood oil. It is good for everything from toothaches and cough reduction to the promotion of hair growth and acne cures. Cedarwood oil has a great number of uses and can be a great tool to add to your cosmetic arsenal. So, you're probably wondering, how effective is cedarwood oil? It has been scientifically proven that when combined with a few other natural oils, cedarwood oil is capable of promoting hair growth. A 1998 Scottish study, which is linked in the description, at the Department of Dermatology studied the effects of oils on people who have suffered alopecia areata. Alopecia areata is a disease that causes the hair follicles to stop working but not die, and this leads to baldness. The double-blind study showed an improvement in hair growth for 44% of those tested. The changes were quite noticeable as the patient's hair was restored in length, thickness and even colour. So, is it safe for hair loss? Cedarwood oil is very safe. It has a non-allergic and it has a non-allergenic and is safe for people, pets and the environment. There are 0 government organisations that have placed regulations on the distribution of cedar oil. This means they deem it safe for anyone. It is also safe for the environment. The Clean Water Act does not have cedar oil on its list of hazardous substances or toxic pollutants. Since it was originally popularised in the 1960s as a pesticide to keep bugs out of clothing, cedar oil was put through many tests by the Environmental Protection Agency, and it was decided that it is harmless. As of 1996, companies no longer have to register their cedar oil as a pesticide, since it is now known all of the cosmetic possibilities it offers. Your furry friends also have nothing to worry about. It's safe for dogs and cats, and it is perfectly harmless to the likes of newborns and nursing mothers. Cedarwood oil is extremely safe for the entire world, and people only stand to benefit from it. So let's have a look about cedarwood oil for hair. Essential oils have been great have been known both to curb hair thinning and balding and also stimulate the growth of new hair. Hair loss can be onset by many different factors. These include damaged hair follicles and shafts. The cedar oil is a perfect way to combat these issues. Poor circulation to the scalp is one of the leading causes of hair follicle weakening. Cedar oil is a great way to get blood flowing in your scalp again. This increased stimulation will promote hair growth and overall strengthening of the hair. It also is a form of protecting your scalp from fungal infections that could lead to hair loss. Cedar oil's pesticide qualities can be a wonderful solution to funguses that will prevent your hair from coming in evenly and healthily. This will also prevent hair from falling out in the future. The stronger follicles lead to stronger and longer lasting hair. It is also commonly found as an aftershave and an anti-acne treatment. Its astringent properties make it work very well at fighting against oily skin. It has an enjoyable fragrance to many people and a calming effect on bumps and pimples. Its oils help to solve the problem of razor burn and other facial problems. So let's have a look at how you can start using cedarwood oil. The best way to get the most out of cedar oils is to combine them with a group of other essential oils that will act together to promote a healthy scalp and produce a full head of hair. The first thing you should do is collect your oils. The ones you will prefer are thyme, lavender, rosemary, jojoba, grapeseed, and of course cedarwood. Now mix 8 drops of cedarwood oil and 1 drop of each of the others into an ounce of a carrier oil such as grapeseed oil in a small mixing bowl. Use your fingers to massage the mixture into your hair and scalp. Alternatively, have somebody else massage it into the scalp for you. After you wash the oils out, wrap your head in a warm towel to promote blood flow and get the best results you can from your oils. So where can you buy cedarwood oil? Cedarwood oil can be purchased online or through many major retailers. Just like every other product, there are going to be many options with many subtle but distinct differences. Still, the prices of cedar oil are typically cheap enough to afford on most any budget. Just the same as everything else, if a sale seems too good to be true, then it probably is. Make sure you are purchasing the correct product. Do not purchase anything with added chemicals, fillers or other things that could do more harm than good for your hair. Buy the all-natural organic product and get the most out of your cedarwood oil. When purchasing cedar oil, it is important that you do not just purchase the cheapest product or one just because it is labelled natural or pure. These words have become quite diluted due to loose regulations on them. Make sure the oils you buy are all following specific guidelines that go into making a quality oil. These include the correct variety of plants, the plants the oil is made from are grown in their indigenous locations, no chemicals or pesticides were used, and the proper harvesting and extracting methods have been employed. And we've just got a few precautions that we think you should also take. Although cedarwood oil is practically harmless, women who are pregnant should still use it with caution, and it's especially true for the first 3 months of the pregnancy. Everyone has different skin as well, and what is safe for everyone else may be irritating you. It is advised that you just use a small amount of cedarwood oil on a tougher part of the skin before applying it all over. The feet are the preferred place for this test run. Once you have found a brand that you enjoy and works for you, stick with it. All of the brands will have slight variations, and these could lead to irritated skin if you are not careful. Each company should also label the bottle with clear instructions, and these should be strictly adhered to. Using too much cedarwood oil can result in the skin becoming sensitized. Never try to use this oil in your eyes, ears, nose or other open body part. Now, cedarwood oil can be a godsend when it comes to hair and skin issues, but only if they are used intelligently. Make sure to know exactly what you are putting on your body and do not just experiment blindly. Also keep in mind that purchasing the cheapest oil does not always mean you're getting the best deal. Make sure your oil is high in quality and follows all of the important guidelines we mentioned. And guys, just to kind of follow on from that point, cedarwood oil may improve hair loss, but there is no magical cure for hair loss. It takes a multi-pronged approach using various topical solutions, internal supplements, micro-needling and other physical products, and when you combine all these things together, it gives you the best chance of regrowing healthy hair. Now, if you're worried about your hair loss, don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free hair analysis. And if you've not already hit subscribe, please make sure to hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.